Harvey and Sophia, Brightline has been in business since 2018. Over those 4 years, there have been 50 collisions resulting in 46 deaths. 7 collisions have happened in South Florida in the last 3 months. Now, one of those collisions happened right here where I am standing in Aventura on Monday afternoon off of East Dixie Highway, when right here behind me off of these railroad tracks, the guardrails were down, the train lights were red, the car went over to the train tracks, collided with the train, and that collision caused the front of that car to be completely decimated. Chad Dyer was sitting in his living room just around the corner from this train crossing off East Dixie Highway in Aventura, north of Miami, when he heard this.
Bang, bang, like 2 bangs back to back. I'm like, man, I know that's a train.
And a train it was, a Brightline train. The April 4th crash that left 1 woman in the hospital is the 7th Brightline accident in 3 months. 5 of the incidents have resulted in injuries and 2 have resulted in deaths. Surveillance video shows the driver involved in the latest crash drive around vehicles that had stopped for the train and onto the tracks. Chad says that's not the first time drivers have ignored the rules.
I just wish people could be more careful, read the signs, because it always make the noise like a mile before it really get to the intersection.
Brightline is a high-speed train service based in South Florida. The trains reach up to 79 miles per hour and can get you from Miami to West Palm Beach, over 70 miles in less than 1 hour. Riders like University of Miami student Hunter Kadish use the Brightline to get to campus from the Fort Lauderdale airport, more than 50 miles away. Hunter says it takes him half an hour and costs around $17, a price much lower than what he would have to pay to use Uber. But the train accidents have left him a bit worried.
I think going forward, I would probably take caution taking the Brightline just because of how many crashes there have been, and I really want to feel safe in the way that I'm traveling. And honestly, if that means paying a little bit more to take an Uber, I might do that until those problems are fixed.
But to people like Hunter, Brightline says there is no safer way to travel than by train. And if a crash does happen, the company says there is no reason for those on board to be scared.
You're safest in the train. As a matter of fact, it's a very minimal impact for the riders. They don't, tend to feel it very much because of the way our trains are designed. They're designed to kind of take that impact on that front locomotive.
In addition to those riding their trains, Brightline has a message for drivers on the other end of these collisions. When this crash happened in late March, Brightline posted this video to Twitter and wrote the following statement, quote, "Driving around the gates is a dangerous and illegal act that not only places you at risk, but also endangers the passengers and crew."
If our grade crossing arms are down, if a light's flashing, you're better off waiting and just making sure that, no train is coming by and waiting for everything to come back up than taking a chance because our trains go very fast.
Brightline officials tell me they're confident in the company's safety policies and have no signs of slowing down anytime soon. Just earlier today, Brightline teamed up with Sunrail, another train company, to guarantee that riders are going to be able to get up to the Orlando International Airport. Now, Brightline is currently finishing construction on a train route that's going to get you from here in South Florida up to Orlando. Reporting live for UMTV, I'm Blake Atwell.